Abortion, although he now says he knows who the woman is.
I know nothing about an abortion.
Republican Senate nominee Herschel Walker continues to insist reports he paid for a woman's abortion in 2009 are untrue.
Did you ever, to your knowledge, give money to pay for the cost of an abortion?
No.
Is she lying?
Yes, she's lying.
Walker has expressed support for a total abortion ban and was asked to clarify his position.
I believe in life.
No exception.
Well, I believe in the Georgia heartbeat bill. You know, that has exceptions in it.
But in a new report from the Washington Post, a woman claiming to be the mother of his child says she had to press Walker to pay for the abortion he wanted. She claims she told him, "I can't afford to pay for this," and said Walker sent her a $700 check by FedEx after the procedure.
You can see what they're doing.
The former football star tried to move on from the controversy as he teamed up with Republican Senators Rick Scott and Tom Cotton Tuesday.
Let's go elect Herschel Walker to the United States Senate.
While they're embracing Walker, GOP leaders and strategists are increasingly concerned his troubles could cost him in the pivotal Senate race, CBS News has learned.
What do you say to those in your party who have concerns?
Herschel Walker led the dream of this country. He believes in this country, and that's why people are going to vote for him.
But some voters aren't so sure.
There's way too much baggage.
I think he could do amazing things for our Senate. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, who once expressed concerns about candidate quality, says he plans to stick with Walker and speaks with him often. A new poll taken after the scandal broke finds that Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock has a slight lead over Walker. Gail?
In the car, at the gym, wherever you go. CBS News Radio. Eye on the White House.
President Biden declares a national monument at a former Army post in Colorado that played a key role in World War II. It's President Biden's first use of the Antiquities Act.
It's a permanent decision, an action that no future president can overturn.
Mr. Biden has decreed that the Camp Hale Continental Divide National Monument will be forever protected. The camp south of Vail, Colorado, was an Army training ground in World War II. There, soldiers learned how to fight in the Alps.
I taught my boys to ski here. I taught my family to ski here.
The president also paused new oil and gas drilling nearby in a move Republican critics call a land grab. Eye on the White House, I'm Stephen Portnoy, CBS News.
In the car, at the gym, wherever you go. CBS News Radio.
He's been called the future of bluegrass. Connor Knight introduces us to guitarist Billy Strings.
The speed with which Billy Strings flies his fingers across the strings of his guitar is stupefying. He's been playing bluegrass music ever since his hands looked like this. Way back in kindergarten, he'd already picked out his dream gig.
When I grow up, I want to be a bluegrass player.
I mean, that is amazing. First to just even know what that was at that age.
I mean, I was already like a sort of musician already.
Billy Strings, born William Apostle, earned his nickname while growing up in central Michigan, playing guitars almost as big as he was, playing with musicians decades older than he was. His stepfather, Terry Barber, taught him how to play.
You know, playing bluegrass all night, and my dad was the life of the party. And I was like, man, that's what I want to do.
But as Strings got older, he noticed that the parties at the trailer park where he lived never seemed to stop.
It was amazing, and then, you know, somewhere those parties kind of started to, get a little darker, and people started going to jail, and, you know, as a little kid, I'm going, oh, man, what's going on, you know?
Strings says his parents had fallen deep into methamphetamine addiction. In a song, Taking Water, from his Grammy Award-winning album Home,
Nothing lost and nothing found.
he sings about his memories of home.
Friends and loved ones falling down. Can't you hear that awful sound?
It just felt like if I was there, I was going to become an addict or go to prison or end up dead somehow.
Strings moved out of the house at 13, then to Traverse City, Michigan after high school. Following a brief stint playing heavy metal, he started crafting his own brand of bluegrass.
I learned how to play music by playing bluegrass around a fire with my dad and stuff, but I learned how to perform in a metal band.
When Strings is on stage, it's always a high-energy affair. A departure from traditional bluegrass legends who seemed to pride themselves on their stoicism.
It's better if you just have no expression, if you just look like a statue. That's the best. And even better yet, if you look like you're just like not even stoked to be there.
You look very stoked to be there.
I am. I am very stoked to be there.
His fans are just as passionate. Strings has attracted a group of admirers who travel from show to show, a deadhead-esque following typically associated with jam bands.
I don't really think of us as a jam band that much. I mean,
You jam.
we kind of jam. Maybe it's just like, maybe I'd like a more sophisticated word.
How about the future of bluegrass? That's how American Songwriter magazine describes Strings. Last month, he won Artist of the Year at the Americana Awards. When he's not out on the road, he's relaxing on the lake.
I mean, come on. I mean, you're supposed to at least leave the dock, right, before that happens? Yeah.
Fishing near the home he recently purchased in Nashville with his fiancée, Allie Dale.
I spent a lot of time out here like for solitude, you know, and I just needed to find a place near this lake. This is where I fish the most, you know.
Mercy is gone.
Strings' next album, Me and Dad, comes out next month. It's a collection of bluegrass covers recorded with the man who taught him how to play. He says his parents have been sober for the last decade.
So, like, you know, I talk about this stuff sometimes, and I worry that it would make my parents look bad or something, but, like, it's really a success story.
What would you be?
Strings, who turned 30 last week, says he's ready to stop focusing on the past and start thinking about the future. Or, at the very least, the present.
My whole sort of adult life, I've been looking in the rearview mirror, dwelling on the past, dwelling on the years I lost with my folks, or dwelling on the poverty that I endured, or whatever. And I'm finally getting to a point now where I'm starting to gaze through the windshield instead. Not worried about what's behind me or ahead, really. Just going for a cruise.
In exchange for your soul.
We're the breaking news network you can take anywhere. CBS News Radio.
It's Ask Dr. Phil. When your in-laws are interfering with the way you're raising your own family, you've got a problem that will not get better with time. We have an old saying in Texas, good fences make good neighbors, and sometimes with those closest to us, we need really good fences. Listen to input from your in-laws. If they have an opinion, they can share it with you, but you don't allow them to be inconsistent with your parenting. Sit down outside the presence of your children, look them in the eye, and say, if you've got an opinion, share it, but I need you to support me in my decisions with my children. You'll be glad you had that talk. For more on managing your in-laws, log on to drphil.com. I'm Dr. Phil.
The only radio news app for breaking news. CBS News Radio.
I'm Nate Burleson. Turning to the war in Ukraine, Russia launched new attacks against the Kyiv region overnight and shelled a key city in the south of the country. They are the latest in a series of strikes.